From cricket royalty to Caribbean champion, the untold story of how one swing changed everything. In the world of Caribbean cricket, some names carry special weight. The Drakes family is one of them. When Dominic Drakes stepped onto the cricket field, he wasn't just another young player trying to make his mark. He was carrying on a family tradition that had already brought glory to West Indies cricket. Born on February 6, 1998 in Barbados, Dominic grew up knowing that cricket wasn't just a game in his house, it was a way of life. His father, Drakes, was a legendary fast bowler who terrorized batsmen around the world during his international career with the West Indies. Vasbert played 79 one-day internationals and 15 test matches between 1995 and 2003, taking wickets with his fiery pace and clever variations. Growing up, young Dominic would watch old videos of his father bowling to the world's best batsmen, dreaming of the day he might wear the maroon cap himself. But Dominic knew that having a famous father could be both a blessing and a burden. People would always compare him to Vasbert. Some would expect him to be just as good immediately, while others might think he was only getting opportunities because of his last name. From an early age, Dominic decided he would prove himself on his own merit, even if it meant working twice as hard as everyone else. Growing up in Barbados, Dominic was surrounded by cricket from morning to night. The island that produced legends like Garfield Sobers, Malcolm Marshall, and Joel Garner was the perfect place for a young cricket talent to develop. Dominic played cricket in the streets with his friends, on the beaches with his family, and in organized matches at school. His father, Vasbert, was careful not to push cricket too hard on his son. He wanted Dominic to love the game for himself, not just because it was the family business. But it was clear from early on that Dominic had inherited natural talent. He could bowl fast like his father, but he also showed skills with the bat. That surprised everyone. As a teenager, Dominic played for his school team and local club sides in Barbados. Coaches noticed that he had something special, not just skill, but the mental toughness needed to perform under pressure. He wasn't the biggest or strongest player, but he had a cricketing brain that could read the game better than players twice his age. The young left-handed batsman and left-arm fast-medium bowler began to make a name for himself in youth cricket tournaments across the Caribbean. Scouts from various teams started to take notice of the Drakes boy who could contribute with both bat and ball. His ability to perform in crucial moments reminded many observers of his father's clutch performances for the West Indies. Money was never the main goal for young Dominic, but he understood that cricket success could bring financial rewards that would change his family's life forever. Dominic's professional career began when he made his first-class debut for Barbados in the 2017-18 regional four-day competition on January 18, 2018. He was just 19 years old, but he showed the composure of a veteran player. Playing in the same competition where legends had made their names, Dominic knew he was part of something bigger than himself. A few weeks later, on February 9, 2018, he made his List A debut for Barbados in the regional Super 50 tournament. These domestic competitions were crucial for young Caribbean cricketers trying to make their mark. Success here could lead to opportunities in franchise cricket and potentially international selection. Dominic's early performances showed promise, but he knew he needed to be patient. Professional cricket was different from the youth tournaments, where he had dominated. The bowlers were faster, the batsmen were more experienced, and the pressure was greater. But Dominic had been preparing for this his whole life. His left-arm bowling gave him an advantage because there weren't many left-arm pacers in Caribbean cricket at the time. Batsmen found his angle difficult to handle, especially when he was bowling at good pace and getting the ball to move in the air and off the pitch. With the bat, his left-handed stroke play was elegant and powerful, reminding many people of some of the great West Indies batsmen of the past. The Caribbean Premier League had become the most important cricket tournament in the region since it started in 2013. For young Caribbean cricketers, getting selected for a CPL team was like winning the lottery. It meant good money, exposure to international players, and a chance to showcase their skills to cricket fans around the world. The prize money and player salaries in the CPL had grown significantly over the years, with top performers earning substantial contracts that could set them up financially for years to come. Ahead of the 2018 Caribbean Premier League, Drakes was named as one of 5 players to watch in the tournament. This recognition was huge for a 20-year-old who had only recently started his professional career. Cricket experts and former players were already tipping him as a future star who could command big money in franchise cricket around the world. The St Kitts and Nevis Patriots selected Dominic for their squad, and it felt like destiny. The Patriots were a team that had struggled in the CPL since joining the tournament in 2015. They needed young, hungry players who could bring energy and talent to help turn their fortunes around. Dominic's early CPL appearances showed flashes of brilliance, but he was still learning how to handle the pressure of playing in front of large crowds and television cameras. The CPL featured some of the biggest names in world cricket, including Chris Gayle, Dwayne Bravo, and Kieron Pollard. For a young player, just sharing the field with these legends was an education in itself, and he began to understand the kind of money that successful T20 cricketers could earn. Success in professional cricket doesn't happen overnight, and Dominic's learned this lesson over his first few seasons in the CPL. The Patriots continued to struggle as a team, often finishing near the bottom of the table. There were times when Dominic wondered if he would ever get the chance to play in a CPL final, let alone win one. But these difficult seasons were building character and experience. Dominic was learning how to handle pressure, how to perform when his team needed him most, and how to stay positive even when results weren't going well. His father, Vasbert, had taught him that cricket was as much about mental strength as physical ability. During this period, Dominic continued to improve his skills while also being smart about his finances. He worked with batting coaches to develop his power hitting, which was becoming increasingly important in T20 cricket. He also refined his bowling, adding new variations and improving his accuracy. Most importantly, he developed the ability to contribute with both bat and ball in the same match, making him a valuable all-rounder. The Patriots management began to see Dominic as a crucial part of their future plans. His ability to bowl at the death overs and bat in pressure situations made him the kind of player that modern T20 teams desperately needed. They invested in his development, giving him more opportunities and responsibilities with each passing season, along with improved contract terms that reflected his growing value to the team. The 2021 CPL season started like many others for the St Kitts and Nevis Patriots. They were not among the favorites to win the tournament, and few cricket experts gave them much chance of making the playoffs. But sometimes in sport, everything just clicks at the right moment. Dominic had worked harder than ever during the off-season. He had put on muscle mass to increase his power hitting, improved his bowling variations, and most importantly, developed the mental toughness of a match winner. At 23 years old, he was ready to announce himself on the biggest stage. Throughout the 2021 tournament, Dominic contributed consistently with both bat and ball. He bowled difficult overs when his team needed wickets, and he scored quick runs when the Patriots needed to accelerate their scoring rate. His performances were helping to transform the Patriots from perennial strugglers into genuine contenders. The team chemistry was also perfect that season. Players like Chris Gayle and Evan Lewis provided experience and star power, while younger players like Dominic brought energy and hunger. The combination was proving to be explosive, and the Patriots found themselves in the playoffs for one of the first times in their history. As the tournament progressed toward the final stages, Dominic's confidence grew. He was no longer the young player trying to find his place in professional cricket. He had become a key player that his teammates and coaches relied upon in crucial moments. The stage was set for something special that would change not just his cricket career, but his entire financial future. September 15th, 2021 will forever be remembered as one of the greatest nights in St Kitts and Nevis Patriots history. The CPL final was being played at Warner Park in St Kitts, giving the Patriots the advantage of playing in front of their home crowd. Their opponents were the St. Lucia Kings, a strong team with experienced players and a good tournament record. The Kings batted first and posted a challenging total that put pressure on the Patriots. When the Patriots began their chase, they got off to a decent start, but they lost wickets at crucial moments that put them behind the required run rate. When Chris Gale and Evan Lewis were dismissed, many people thought the Patriots' dream of winning their first CPL title was over. But cricket has a way of producing heroes when they're needed most. Dominic Drakes walked to the crease with his team in trouble and the required run rate climbing with every delivery. The pressure was enormous. An entire nation was watching, and the weight of history was on his shoulders. What happened next was pure magic and would become the moment that transformed his life completely. Drakes delivered an unbroken 48 runs, off 24 balls in the Caribbean Premier League Championship game, helping St Kitts and Nevis Patriots win their first CPL championship. His innings was a masterclass in pressure batting, featuring powerful hitting and intelligent shot selection that left the St. Lucia Kings bowlers helpless. Dominic secured the remarkable victory with the last ball of the match, sending the home crowd into wild celebrations. The scenes at Warner Park after Dominic hit the winning runs were unforgettable. Thousands of fans poured onto the field to celebrate with their heroes. The Patriots players were in tears of joy, having achieved what many thought was impossible. For Dominic, it was the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. But more importantly, it was the moment that would change his financial future forever. Dominic Drakes was named Player of the Match for his match-winning 48 runs. But more than that, he had written his name into Caribbean cricket history and set himself up for a lucrative career. From one win and a last-place finish in 2020, the Patriots had capped arguably the most remarkable one-season turnaround in CPL history with their maiden championship. Dominic's performance in the final was the perfect symbol of this transformation. He had gone from a promising young player to a match-winning hero in the space of one incredible innings. The victory celebration continued long into the night, with fans singing and dancing in the streets of Basseterre. For the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, this was more than just a cricket victory. It was a moment of national pride that brought the entire country together. Dominic's phone was flooded with messages from cricket legends, former teammates, and fans from around the world. But more importantly, it was also flooded with offers from cricket agents and franchise teams who now saw him as a valuable commodity in the global T20 market. Winning the CPL changed Dominic's life in many ways, but perhaps most significantly in terms of his earning potential and lifestyle. He became a household name not just in the Caribbean, but among cricket fans worldwide. His fearless batting in the final had been watched by millions of people, and suddenly everyone wanted to know more about the young all-rounder from Barbados. The financial rewards of his success were immediate and significant. As a key player for the CPL champions and the player of the match in the final, Dominic's value in the cricket market increased dramatically overnight. Teams from around the world began to show interest in signing him for their tournaments, offering contracts that would have seemed impossible just a few months earlier. His match fees and endorsement opportunities multiplied, providing him with financial security that allowed him to focus entirely on his cricket without worrying about money. Cricket experts estimated that his CPL winning performance alone was worth millions in increased earning potential over the next few years of his career. Franchise cricket leagues from India, Australia, England, and other countries began making inquiries about his availability, each offering substantial contracts that reflected his new status as a proven match winner under pressure. But Dominic remained grounded despite his newfound fame and fortune. He continued to live in Barbados, staying close to his family and the community that had supported him throughout his journey. However, his lifestyle definitely improved significantly. He invested in a beautiful waterfront property in one of Barbados's most exclusive areas, complete with ocean views, a private beach access, and all the modern amenities befitting a successful international cricketer. The house featured a state-of-the-art home gym where he could maintain his fitness year-round, a swimming pool for relaxation and recovery, and entertainment areas where he could host family and friends in style. His success had also opened doors for international cricket, which represented even greater earning potential. The West Indies team was always looking for talented all-rounders who could contribute with both bat and ball, and Dominic's CPL heroics had put him firmly on the selector's radar. Representing his country had always been Dominic's ultimate dream, following in his father's footsteps by wearing the maroon cap. But he also understood that international cricket came with significantly higher match fees and endorsement opportunities. Dominic was also smart about building his wealth beyond just cricket earnings. He began investing in various business ventures across the Caribbean, including real estate developments, sports academies, and entertainment venues. His financial advisors helped him diversify his income streams, understanding that while his cricket career could be highly lucrative, it would eventually come to an end. The goal was to build a financial foundation that would last long after he retired from professional cricket, potentially reaching the multi-million-dollar level that successful cricketers could achieve with smart investments and continued success on the field. The young all-rounder also started his own cricket academy in Barbados, combining his passion for developing young talent with a smart business investment. The academy attracted young cricketers from across the Caribbean and beyond, generating revenue while also giving back to the sport that had made him wealthy. His brand value had increased exponentially since the CPL triumph, with major sporting goods companies approaching him for endorsement deals that could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars annually. Despite his success and the opportunities to live anywhere in the world, Dominic chose to make Barbados his primary home base, though he also maintained properties in other cricket-playing nations where he had contracts. The island lifestyle suited him perfectly, providing the relaxation and peace of mind he needed between intensive cricket seasons. His main residence became a showcase of his success while maintaining a connection to his Caribbean roots. The property wasn't just about luxury. It was also a smart investment in one of the Caribbean's most stable and desirable real estate markets. The beaches of Barbados provided the perfect environment for maintaining his fitness and mental health between cricket seasons. Dominic often spent time surfing, sailing, and enjoying various water sports, activities that helped him stay in peak physical condition while providing mental relaxation away from the pressures of professional cricket. He also invested in a luxury yacht that he used for both personal enjoyment and hosting potential business partners and cricket contacts, understanding that networking was crucial for continued success in professional sport. Today, Dominic Drakes stands as one of the most promising and financially successful young cricketers in the Caribbean. His journey from the son of a famous cricketer to a match-winning hero and wealthy young businessman in his own right is a testament to hard work, smart decision-making, and the courage to seize crucial moments. The financial success that has come with his cricket achievements has provided